For this frog, the peace and quiet is well and truly over. Midway between Warsaw and Łódź is the building site of a new 4-lane motorway. Work is scheduled to be completed by 2012. That's the promise of Gao Ling, deputy director of the Chinese construction company Covec. The Chinese aren't the first to try their hand at building here.
I think this bridge was built 20 years ago. There are still traces of the building work from when the Polish wanted to build a motorway. We had to tear all of that down before we could start.
The construction workers are digging for a Polish subcontractor.
I'm working here for the Chinese? That's news to me. I thought I was just doing my work.
Awarding the contract to the Chinese caused some controversy in the Polish construction trade. They're very cheap, but the question still remains, can they do a good job?
We're still working on the plans so that we can submit them to the government and finally receive a building permit. So we're still in the preparatory stages. But after that, work can begin.
The project in question is a 50-kilometer-long stretch of motorway. The Chinese estimate it will cost around 340 million euros, which is a great price. It's less than half as much as the Polish had estimated.
Nice to meet you again.
Yes, I hope the second one would.
The Polish government encouraged Covec to make a proposal because there were fears that the A2 would not be finished on time.
Much better.
We decided to cooperate with the Chinese overseas engineering group because of the price, the lowest price, and the big possibility to do the contract on time. And right now we are sure that the Polish companies are also interested in lowering the prices, not highing them.
No wonder the construction companies in the Polish capital haven't got a nice word to say about their Chinese competitors. Private firms cannot compete with state-owned companies, and they aren't the only critics.
The Chinese construction market is strict, discriminatory, and virtually out of bounds for foreign companies. You can't just go over there and start working on a project. You have to form a subsidiary company first. The second and very important point is that the EU has banned subsidies. That means the EU Commission checks whether states are giving subsidies which destroy competition. And in this case, there's the fear that such a low price can only be possible thanks to subsidies.
Jerzy Frankiel thinks that the Chinese applicants have a tough time in Poland. For 3 years, he's been helping companies like Covec apply for construction projects.
In Wrocław, we applied to build the stadium, but we were rejected for some really strange reasons. We were rejected from building the stadium in Gdansk because we submitted the most expensive plans. So it's not correct that the Chinese always come with dumping prices. Their proposals are always carefully calculated.
Covec's central office in Beijing has sent some 24 engineers to Warsaw. Covec works on projects right around the globe. Gao Ling has also worked in Angola, but here in Warsaw, it's more to his taste.
I think for my work, I will be stay here for 2 or 3 years or something like that. Yeah. But I like this place. If I could, I would stay as long as possible.
And not just because of the Polish cuisine. The Chinese are hoping for more projects in Poland, despite the objections of European construction companies.